Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Kathy. Thank you for joining me today. It is a fabulous Friday. It's always a fabulous day when I get to get out of bed and go straight to the quilt shop. Miss Ava had my quilt ready. I will show that to you in a second. And I saw Miss Josie today. She was gathering fabrics to start. I don't know if it's a quilt. I'm pretty sure it is. They were having a class today. I really need to get on their calendar and start looking at it and keeping up with it, what they're going to be doing. But Miss Josie did tell me that she finished her grandfather's quilt yesterday. So y'all, this little girl has done finished another quilt. So I can't wait to see it. I know, Josie, have your nanny send me a picture of it. I really want to see it. Because I heard you talking about it at Miss Ava's little baby sprinkle. And I just cannot wait to see it. I know it's going to be beautiful. I should have told you that when I was there. But I had quilts on my mind. So let me show you the first thing. This is kind of like a day in the life. What my Friday is going to look like. What it has looked like. So I went to the quilt shop. I picked my quilt up, saw Miss Josie. I had to stop by Dollar General on my way home. I needed a bin. I'm going to be taking some baby clothes to Once Upon a Child, exchanging them for next size up. But when I got home, I was like thinking, I really need to get my linen that I love pressed. I had added this 11th row on. So if you were on the live with Timmy and I last night, neither one of us had our quilts hanging up. Mine is just down because I needed to, I had sewn this row on here, row 11, and I just hadn't been able to press it yet. So I really want to get this pressed out because I'm on my red, you know, getting that row on there, that bottom one there, making sure it all looks good. It just needs to be pressed. And that's something easy and quick I could do. Then I can hang it back up. So I'm going to throw it on the thing back here because this is actually my little pressing table. It's metal and I put 2 wool mats out on it, but it has been covered and stuff for past couple weeks during my organizing. And I'm still organizing. That's going to be a never-ending thing, but right now I have boxes of stuff in front of my desk over here that I really need to get through. I say that all the time. So, but I went and I picked up my Tree of Life and I dropped off my Wild West. This is my Tree of Life, and y'all see I have a whole lot of batting here. I always tell them just leave it on, don't trim it, because I will use this batting making my Nantucket bags. I might as well, if I'm going to pay for batting, I might as well get the remnants and use it. So let me show you. I'm hoping you'll be able to see the quilting. I'm going to make sure there's a full flower. These look like daisies. I guess they're called anagrams or whatever. I don't know if you can really see them. I'm trying to find one that, well, this one is upside down, but, oh, here's one. It's got a stem, like here's the flower part and there's the stem that goes down. I'm going to try to, it's kind of distracting. You could probably see that one down there a little bit or two. Trying to get the shadows to hit it just right so you can see it. But it does look like one of the flowers in the print of my backing fabric. That works really well. I love this. I think it's beautiful. This is the largest quilt probably to date. I don't know. My Craftsman may be bigger than this one. But my plan with this quilt today, I'm having too many of them stack up. So I'm having to make a plan when they come in from the quilt shop. I go ahead and I trim them up and I bind them that same day or the next day. I've got to start getting things bound because I still have quilts that are not bound, that's been in the bin to be bound for over a year. My Craftsman being one of them. So I was telling you, I went to Dollar General. Amy sent me a picture that she went to her Dollar General and found both of the tins. I found this one. This was the only one they had. So Gina, I found the blue one. I decided what I'll do with this one is put like my seam rippers and my cleaning brushes and things like that in this. And I also like to put rulers in these bins. The one that Gina sent me, I have my rulers all in that back bin, and it's perfect. They fit perfectly in it. So I figure 2 is better than 1 in this situation. Now, that was pretty much, I did get other things, you know, like I'm going to do some food prep because Thursday is when I have my procedure. I won't be able to get out of my house pretty much. So what I'm going to do is meal prep. I'm going to, you know, grill me some chicken and then make me a vegetable to put, and I've got squash out of my garden, guys, so I need to cook that up. Perfect. I could cook my chicken, do my squash, do some green beans, put them in the freezer. I've got bowls to do that with. But I did go in my garden, and this is for today. This is what I got today. And I get this about once a week. I get about this amount once a week, which is perfect because I snack on these all week. Me and tomatoes and ranch. That's my snack. I love it. So Amy told me that she had sent me a little something. I just cut it so I didn't have to cut it here. And Amy, this is a little bit more than a little something. This is a big something. So let's see what we have here. Okay, I've got a, oh, look at all the things up in here. Okay, I got a card. Let me read it real quick. I'll be right back after I read it. Okay, the card says, you have such a kind and generous spirit. I feel like we're put here to do good for others. I might not have always been this way. I might, as a child, I'm sure I wasn't. I'm sure I was a selfish, bratty kid. I actually know I was. It has taken life lessons to get me where I am today. Some of them not pleasant. So, and Amy has been a paramedic for 20 plus years, I think. She said 20 years. 20 years. So she had, so I know what she's got in here because she mentioned it in there. The mission that I'm doing is called Bags of Love. I will have information about that down in the description. You'll be able to see it. I do have a playlist called Bags of Love where I'm making the bags. What this is, apparently she has seen situations where women needed things like this. I do have 2 locations right now. One is set in stone. The second one not. My husband and I want to go to Texas to his aunt's house. She's how I found out about this. Her husband is an evangelist, and I think maybe they heard about him through that. And I want to go over and talk to them, make sure, you know, what they can receive. I know they always need toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. But I want to do something specifically for the women. So when they leave, they will have something to take with them. So let's get into the goodies. We have a turn it all. Okay. A quicker way to turn fabric tubes inside out. Spaghetti straps, scrunchies, quilting decorations, doll parts, and much more. Now, I've never seen one of these, but that's pretty interesting. And let's see. Oh, this is one of your tool keeper things. It's got a lot of little holes here. You can put little things. This one here does have smaller holes, so it will hold things like your little cleaning brush, things like that. She also says this is for my giveaway. So I'll be telling you about my giveaway here too as I'm opening this up. This is a matte cleaning pad. It's in the shape of a heart. It's got these ridges on it. I have one of these. My giveaway, all it requires to do is you need to be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment. The comment can be out of any video that I post. I'm not going to tell y'all which one. It's just going to be random. I'm just going to grab a video and go in and pull a comment on it. This right here is a Hemline Gold 45mm rotary blade. I've heard these are really good, but I don't know that I've ever used a Hemline Gold. But there's always a first time. Okay, here is a blade thread cutter. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell y'all about these. I have been looking at one of these. I've wanted to buy one, but I'm like, well, I have one that works, so why would I buy another one? And these here use, okay, this is like your base. There's a piece on the inside that you put a blade in, one of your used rotary blades. You put in it, and then you set, it kind of looks like a star. You set the star in there, and you're able to use it, and then keep turning your star to keep using it. And that way you get the most out of your rotary blades before you throw them away. So that's great. Okay, we have a crochet hook. Boy, that's a thick crochet hook, isn't it? And we have Wonder Pins. Oh, these are the ones. Okay, this is for quilting. When you pin your quilt to quilt it, like you sandwich and pin, that's what these are. These are quilter pins. I am probably going to keep these because I have a few of them and a few more would never hurt. Okay, this right here is a pattern holder. I have one of these also. You can hold your pattern in this. It's really great if you stand your pattern up to look at it. If I have a small pattern, I will do that. Okay, a gripper. This goes on your acrylic rollers, and that way you can hold it down and cut on your, around your acrylic users. This is by Gypsy Quilter. It's great. It came in one of Fat Quarter Shop's So Simpler boxes too. Okay, two more things right here. I love these clips. Fabric and craft clips. I love these. So great. They hold thick fabric real good. And I'll keep this too. Today, when I went to Dollar General, I had the urge for a real Coke. You know, the glass bottle Coke with pure cane sugar, not high fructose corn syrup. And I needed, of all things, most people that I remember carrying these, I remember them in college, was a bottle opener. I have not had the need for a bottle opener, but now I do, because now they sell those around here that has pure cane sugar and not high fructose corn syrup. I have found, now the pure cane sugar does still elevate my sugar, but not as bad. It'll shoot it and then it'll come back down and level off. The high fructose corn syrup shoots it even higher, and then it's like this. It doesn't stay level. But I got one of those today, and I had to wait till I got home to open it. So, because I didn't have a bottle opener in my truck. Who carries those things in their trucks? I need to start, though. But let's see. Oh, my goodness. Amy, how many did you send? Oh, my. You packaged them really well. I'm going to say that. How many did you send, Amy? Okay. That is beautiful fabric. I love that fabric line. Amy, tell me what fabric line that is. That is so pretty. I love that color. It seems like I've seen this too. I don't know what this line is. That is so pretty. I love these colors like this. They're very light pastel-y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 6, 7, 8, 9. Amy, you sent 10 bags. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, that gets us, if not to our 50, very close to our 50. I know I keep saying I'm going to show y'all how I do it on the heat press. I haven't pulled my heat press up yet to do it. I'm just being a little, I'm not being lazy. No, I'm not. I have so much on my plate right now. I'm really not pulling anything additional out and starting anything additional. I'm trying to tie up loose ends. I was telling you, like, today I'm going to be doing the binding on the Tree of Life. I'm going to be pulling the binding for all of the quilts that are in my box to be bound, because some of them haven't even been trimmed either. So I'm going to be pulling all of those quilts, or at least the binding fabric. I know all of the fabric. I'm going to cut it all at 2.5 inches. And I forgot to ask Miss Ava if she had one of those little binding magic things. I could still make the binding on my tray back here. Now that I've got it cleaned off, I have a process that works really well. So I just fold it and just sit my iron straight on it, and I just pull it. You know, it works. But I'm going to be cutting all of the fabrics for the bindings, and I'm going to go ahead and press it and roll it. I have my binding buddy back here freed up. I have a binding card thing that you roll. I actually have 2 of those. So if I have 3 quilts, I do know I have 3 quilts for sure that need to be bound. So I'm going to be cutting those fabrics today, sewing them together today, pressing them today. That's my goal. That's my goal. I'm also going to be doing food prep today. I'm going to be taking baby clothes and washing them, drying them, packing them fresh in a bin to go to Once Upon a Child, so I can then do an exchange for more clothes for my grandbaby, or grandbabies. My granddaughter, I may get her another outfit or 2. I'm going to try to get my house in order because I have my exterminator coming Tuesday. So that is a lot of what I'm doing. And so I have a full weekend packed. Today, my goal is to work on the bindings for the quilts, get quilts finished. I want to have them finished so I can have those done and off my table. So those are 100% totally completed projects. I have, let's see, what else do I have so many things, guys, so many things. Oh, on the live with Tammy, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if I did, I'm going to mention it again. Right now I am doing no buy. I'm doing the very best I can to not purchase any additional fabrics. I am finding fabrics in my reorganizing here that I completely forgot I had. Tammy and Alicia and I, we will be doing a new sew along starting in September. Right now we do the Thursday nights, Land That I Love. That will end July 31st. The new sew along is on the Yuletide Sampler 2. Well, I will be doing mine completely scrappy. I'm going to be using my own fabrics because they use blue in theirs, like turquoises in there. And I don't want to use the blues. I want to stay with traditional reds and greens. I may put some silvers in there. But I'm going to try to get all of the fabric out of my stash. That is the hope. I do have bolts of fabric. So, you know, I have lots and lots of fabric. I can easily find fabric to use. But everything that I'm doing right now is coming straight out of my stash. I'm not having to buy anything right now unless it's for backing. I'm not having to buy anything. Now, I will need to buy batting for quilts as I finish them. But that is my goal, is to get my stash down. I have so much. I want to get it to where my stash will fit on these. I have 3 shelves right here. Only 2 of them right now have fabric on them. The top shelf still has subscription boxes on it. I do plan on going through those. Some of those will be in my D stash. Y'all keep watching about the D stash. I'm not sure when it's going to be. It's going to be sometime in July. I'm not doing anything right now that requires me to do a follow-up because I'm having that knee procedure done on the 3rd of July. So I'm going to be down for, I know, 24 hours. So I won't be doing any follow-ups. That day, I'm supposed to be live with Tammy. She is aware that I may not be, but I may be. I mean, I may be feeling great that night, and I may be able to come and just sit in my sewing room, and I'm going to have it set up to where I have something to rest my knee on, you know, my leg on, so I'm not putting anything on the knee, which I think I could sit no problem. I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I may be here, I may not for that live. But that Saturday, we will be starting our new sew along, so I also have to pre-record that for you guys. So I'm trying to make sure I have everything pre-done for y'all. So that will probably be done sometime next week. Probably not this weekend. It could be this weekend. If I get enough stuff done, I may start it this weekend. Who knows? But guys, this is what I have going on today. What do you have going on? So give me a thumbs up if you have not yet. Please subscribe. That does help my channel grow. I will be doing a giveaway, and you have to be publicly subscribed to receive the prize. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, guys.